the idea of restarting the league without relegation, which is one of the most pointless things I think I've ever heard.
It's completely nonsensical, and it's these clubs who know that they're on a slippery slope, like Aston Villa, Brighton, Bournemouth, and are at risk of going down when they didn't actually think they were going to go down. Take Villa spending 105 million in the summer, Brighton bringing in a new manager thinking they were going to play Barcelona-style football and walk all over the middle and lower end of the Premier League. Then you've got Bournemouth, who have just been on a slippery slope for most of the year, struggling to get goals and struggling to win. But for me, you're always going to have this in them because the disparity in financial means between those that are in the Premier League and those in the Championship is going to cause people to try any avenue, particularly at lower clubs, to stay in the Premier League.
The thing for me is, everything I hear about the restart of the Premier League is that players are not particularly happy with kind of almost being used as guinea pigs. And, one of the first people to be let back out and kind of get on with their job, especially given that their job does actually involve human contact. So it's a case of when you're restarting it for a purpose, and that purpose is to settle the league. So obviously, if you're taking away the jeopardy of relegation, you're not settling the league at all. You might as well just end it because it's just restarting it for the sake of restarting it.
You're exactly right there saying that you might as well just end the league because there's no title race. Liverpool have won the league. We're not Arsene Wenger, and chiming up that top four is dramatic and means everything to finish fourth. It's Manchester United and Chelsea who are competing primarily for that position, and both of those clubs won't be celebrating finishing fourth, or shouldn't be celebrating finishing fourth, given the size of them.
I think you're doing a bit of a disservice to Wolves and Sheffield United there, because they're definitely in the running for top four, and Champions League football could be a game changer to those two teams. I don't suppose that they won't celebrate it, but it could change the fortune of those clubs, especially someone like Wolves, who are on this project that clearly they're going places and getting
their
the Champions
League.
Yeah, the Champions League would mean an awful lot to them.
I understand that,
but I mean, you don't restart the league just to get somebody into fourth spot. Like it's almost dangerous to restart the league with no context. Like if there's no purpose for playing football, you're just putting people in harm's way. Not only the players on the pitch, but the people you have to have around the stadium to begin with.
That's 100% right, because unless there's some massive reason to restart the Premier League before September for next season, unless, like you say, they're taking relegation away, I can't really wrap my head around risking it for these players. And as much as people go on about, they paid this much money, they'll get these tests from private sources, they'll have the best care, no one really knows what's happening. No one really knows what the next step's going to be, given that all the world's been turned upside down. So I feel as though if you're not going to have any drama, any consequences in a Premier League, you might as well scrap it, give Liverpool a title, and start again in September with next season.
Yeah, it does seem a bit stupid, and I for one I'm not really up for turning the Premier League into the MLS.